Anywhere you want it. Anywhere you want it. Yeah. Anywhere you want it. This is me. Anywhere you want it. This is me. Tell me where you wanna go.
Hello, these are our final hours in Malaysia and I wanted to do a small wrap-up of our stay here. So we made a round tour here in Malaysia called Malaysia from East to West, and we had a driver who would take us around. So we arrived first day really late in the evening at the airport of Kuala Lumpur, and then we needed to drive for about 15 minutes to go to the city center of Kuala Lumpur. We stayed in the Ibis hotel, which was really nice. We stayed on the 24th floor, so we had a really beautiful view on the Petronas Towers. This hotel has also a really nice swimming pool, amazing views when you have breakfast, and it's really situated in KLCC, so the business center of Kuala Lumpur.
I'm looking at you, I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice, feeling kind of hypnotized. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension.
We visited the Petronas Towers. It was quite foggy that day. We did not know at the time where the fog came from, but actually it came from Indonesia, because they had a huge fire over there, and it came all the way to Kuala Lumpur. They even closed some schools and stuff, but we did not know at the time. So we visited the Petronas Towers, which for me is really worth it. We walked a bit around in the KLCC park, and after that we went to the central market, to Petaling Street. We visited some temples. It was a really nice day.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep.
The second day we went to the Batu Caves. So you need to take a train. It takes approximately 1 hour from Kuala Lumpur Central Station. It's pretty easy. When you arrive in the train stations, you have the signs everywhere, and you receive this kind of token that you need to use to go take the train. The Batu Caves are completely free, so you don't need to pay anything to go inside there. There are some smaller caves, and there you need to pay like a really small fee, like 5 ringgit or 10 ringgit, which is 1 or 2 euros. And yeah, it was really nice. It was not too crowded when we were there. I think it can be much more crowded if you go during the weekend, which is Friday and Saturday here. And then from Kuala Lumpur, they picked us up in the hotel, and we went by minivan to a boat, where we would stay 2 hours and a half on the boat to go to the Taman Negara National Park. So Taman Negara Rainforest, one of the oldest rainforests in the world, and we stayed actually at the side of the rainforest, because there's a little village on the other side where they have lots of hotels, but they only have one resort in the rainforest. You need to buy a permit to go inside, and especially to take pictures and videos. You need to pay a supplement, and that is your jungle passport, like they call it. So you need to have it all the time with you if you go for hikes or excursions or whatever. We saw lots and lots of monkeys when we just arrived, and in the evening we did a night walk. And the next day, the full day we were there, we went on an excursion for the whole afternoon to see some waterfalls, also a fish sanctuary where they have like huge fish. And yeah, it was quite an experience. It started to rain just before we left, and so they were like hesitating if they would leave, yes or no, but I mean, yeah, if you go to swim in the waterfall, you get wet either way. So, but the rain stopped once we were in the boats, which was pretty lucky for us.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end.
And after that we met our driver, and he took us all the way to the Cameron Highlands, which is we stayed at an altitude of 1,600 meters, and this is where all the farming happens. So you see a lot of greenhouses, they have tea plantations over there. Our hotel is called Strawberry Hotel because they also have lots of strawberries there, fruits, vegetables, everything you can think of. And we also visited a Chinese Buddhist temple over there. So yeah, it was really nice. In the afternoon we enjoyed a massage, Balinese massage, and yeah, it was really relaxing. And after that we drove to Penang, to Georgetown, but we made 2 stops on the way. We first stopped at the mosque. For me it was like a mosque, like in the Disney thing of Aladdin. After that we went to Orangutan Island. They save some orangutans that are wounded, or some orangutans are born there and then they leave them again in nature on Borneo actually, because on the mainland of Malaysia there are no orangutans. It was a really nice experience because we came so close to them, and actually we are the ones who are in a cage. They are not in a cage. They can walk around where they want on the island, and we are inside the cages. So actually you need to pay on the mainland, you receive a bracelet, and then you take a boat 15 minutes to the island. After that we went to Penang, Georgetown, and Penang was completely different from what we've seen before. Walked around in Love Street, which is a famous party street. We visited a Buddhist temple, Thai Buddhist temple, and a Burmese Buddhist temple, and we went to see the street art, which Penang is really famous for. We also went to the Fort Cornwallis, which I would not recommend because there's actually nothing to see. And yeah, that was it for our visit in Penang. After Penang we went to Belum Rainforest, and there we stayed in the Belum Rainforest Resort, which is also the only resort that is in the surroundings there. The closest villages are 60 kilometers one way, 60 kilometers the other way, so you're really in the middle of nowhere. And over there we had a really nice room. Our first room we were locked inside. We could not go outside anymore, so they changed our room and we had an even better room. Monkeys still stole our food also over there, so it was quite an adventure. And full day we were there. We had a full day excursion where we went to see the flower. That was a flower that only blooms for 7 days, and it was the last day, so it was almost black, but normally it's like this beautiful red color. Then we also went to an Orang Asli village. So the Orang Asli are tribes that still live in the forests, and these tribes are supported by the Malaysian government. So they receive fuel and boats and foods if necessary. They provide them with education, but in the village there was no electricity. There's running water like at one point, and they have a toilet, but that's actually more for people who come to visit like us. The toilet was actually just kind of a hole in the ground, but still it's better than nothing. And after that we had lunch. We had lunch close to a salt lick. So a salt lick is a place where the animals come to lick the salt, like minerals. But we did not see anything. We just saw some big elephant poo and some traces of elephants, but we did not see any, which is yeah, kind of logic because they are so far they are in the forest and it's really dense. So. And after that we went to swim in a waterfall, and that was kind of our day, which was a really long day, really exhausted, but really beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, we have been invited by a Malaysian family on a boathouse, so that was kind of an experience because they wanted us to eat and take pictures with us, and yeah, it was a really nice experience. So after our experience in Belum, we continued to Kota Baru. We saw the beach where the Japanese attacked Malaysia years ago, and we also saw the Independence Square. We went to some batik place where they make batik, really nice. And then we stayed in our hotel in Kota Baru almost for the rest of the day. The Sultan died some days before, so everything was closed. It was like a public holiday, so all the shops were closed, the mall was closed, the restaurants were closed. And why did we stay there? Because the following morning very early we came to the Perhentian Islands, so it was about 1 hour driving to come to the jetty here, to take a boat of approximately 25 minutes to come here to the islands. And so right now we're on the Perhentian Islands, in the Perhentian Islands resort. We did not leave the islands, so I cannot give you any information about the other places around here. We just stayed in the resort and we had an amazing time here. Beautiful weather, beautiful blue water, white sand, yeah, just amazing. It's like paradise. They call it the Maldives of Malaysia, and I can understand why. It's a really nice place. So now it's time to go for us. You will see more in specific videos about each destination, and well, I see you next time. Bye bye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.